what defines my name.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Gillette. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't ready, no Power Rangers. Also dangerous.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yep, 45, here you go.
Stevenson with another carry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hey, here goes Trot. Hey, what's that? Five.
May now on 3rd down. His first throw is an interception. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Has room into the secondary. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
May now from the gun. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once. And didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it. Scripting
for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On first down, Jackson makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 13-0 lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Big strike here to Williams. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And they get 38 out of the play. And that's a New England first down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, here's Stevenson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here goes Trot.
Operating from the gun, here's May. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Here we go, boys. Yep, 45. Here we go.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Taken in by Williams outright. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. DJ Reed brings him down that time. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
May not have throw on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
May throwing for it. And they don't get the kicks they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hey, tonight! Tonight! Tonight!
Cut by the open man. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Made a throw it. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Looking quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
You're on the ball.
He'll work against the blitz. Flush out now to his left. Now here he goes. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is Stevenson heading right. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Hey, here goes tonight.
From the gun, it's May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
You got tonight? Hey, what's that?
Going play action, May. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's May again. On the move, headed right. Intercepted in the end zone. Terrion Arnold has it. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now May coming off that kick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Now a pitch to Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Again, it's Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 15-yard line.
Changing it up here, Jackson. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
Patriots nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Making some progress here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tucker hauling him down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They give it to him again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Christian Barmore with the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Another carry for him. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here goes that. What's that?
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
What's that? Lady, what's that?
May looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 7. And the Patriots 34-yard.
Back to the well again. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing the fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They finally met for SDR, and it's third down.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
You're on the ball. Hey, what's that?
No throw, 3rd and long. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he hits it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Gain of 43. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They give inside to Stevenson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. He has been struggling all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This one falls incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
May now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. DeMario Douglas with the touchdown. Dallas checks on the extra point. And the Patriots cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Lions looking at a 3-0 start to the season. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
The give here on second. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominant. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to throw again on second down. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
No, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. They'll try it now with Stevenson. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.